עבדך, יא לה 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 אל רצונך. ירוץ עבדך כמו היה, ישתחווה אלי, יא לה 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 אל מול הדרך. Right, for the Kabbalat Shabbat portions, page 5, Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash, sing to God a new song. Actually, what I'm going to do instead is just do the nigun, the melody for this one and the next one as well. Yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai 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 nai, yanai nai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yanai nai nai. Sadai v'chol asher bo, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar lifnei Adonai kiva lishbot ha'aretz, yishbot tevel b'tzedek v'amim be'emunato. Jumping to page 9, another sing a new song, another Carl Bach melody. Once again, I will just do the nigun part and then finish with the very end, chanted. Nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai. Also want to say Chodesh Tov, it is Rosh Chodesh, the beginning of the new month as well. I'm now going to jump to page 13. This one I'm going to do the actual words of Psalm 29. Mizmor leDavid, Avu l'Adonai bnei Elim, Avu l'Adonai, Kavod va'oz, ay ay nay, Avu l'Adonai, Kevod shemo yishtachavu l'Adonai, Behadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai, Al hamayim el hakavod yirim, Adonai, hamayim rabim, Kol Adonai, va'koach, ay ay nay, Kol וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון וירכירם כמו עגל לבנון וסריון כמו בן רעמים איי כל אדוני קוצב לעבוד אש כל אדוני יחיל מדבר יחיל אדוני מדבר קדש כל אדוני יחולל איילות ויחשוף יערות ובהיכלות כולו אומר כבוד איי אדוני למה בו ישב וישב אדוני מלך לעולם אדוני עוז ועמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום היי ניי 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 Yay, nay, 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 nay. Yay, nay, nay, nay. Yay, nay, nay. Yay, nay, 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 nay. Yay, nay, 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 nay. Yay, 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 nay, 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 nay. Yay, nay, 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 nay. Yay, nay, 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 nay. Lecha Dodi, it's on page 15, first two and last two stanzas. As I've been very fortunate to reconnect with many people around the world who've been part of my past congregations, including as far away as Australia, tonight, Karen, before I left, that's my wife Karen, was turning on a live stream of the Australian congregation where I worked in 1997 and 98, Congregation Emmanuel in Sydney, Woollahra, Australia. She was watching their service, except that it was their tomorrow morning service, their Shabbat morning service, because they are that far ahead of us time-wise. And given that, I was reminded of the Lecha Dodi melody that we used to do there, and so I'm going to do that tonight. Maybe unfamiliar to some of you, but it's a beautiful melody nonetheless. Taught to me there by Rabbi Brian Fox and Cantor Joseph Tolles, and so in their honor in a way. Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad ishmiyanu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemu tiferet v'lichila Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki imekor ha'beracha merosh mikedem nesnucha sof ma'aseh Shabbat tchila Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Yamin usmol tifrotzi ve'et Adonai taritzi al yad ish ben parzi v'nismecha v'nagila Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Boi b'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha ubetzola toch emune am segula Boi kala Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela. And to any mourners in our midst, we say Hamakom Menachem B'tok Shar V'lei Tzion Yerushalayim. May God comfort you with all the mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. I will be right back. I'm not leaving you, but I just remembered that I forgot to turn on the live audio stream. Most of you these days watching the video, but in case there's somebody trying to listen on the audio stream, I need to go do that. All right, back on page 19, Psalm 92, Psalm for Shabbat. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון וכינור, מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Continue silently. Tzadika tamar yifrach ka'erez balvadon yizkeh shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim yehu lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri velo avlatabo. Adonai melach kiot lavesh, lavesh Adonai osita zar, afti konter baltimo, nachon kisacha meaz v'lamata, nasu nerot Adonai, nasu nerot kolam, yisu nerot ochyam. Mi kolod mayim, mayim rabim adirim, mishpereyam, Adir bamarom Adonai Erotecha Ne'emnu me'od Levetecha nava Kodesh Adonai Leorech Yamin. Skipping the Baruch Hu without the presence of a physical minyan, we turn to page 23, Creation Prayer, Ma'ariv Aravim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro Ma'ariv Aravim. El chai v'kayam tamid imloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai ha'Ma'ariv Aravim. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha v'tam Amcha v'tam Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadtam כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו קומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח לדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה נגע יומם ולילה בעבדך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל אוהב עמו ישראל אל מלך נאמן שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. We continue silently. 27 through 29. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת אדוני אלוהיכם אמת מלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם, משה בני ישראל חרשו בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע ים לפני משה זה אלינו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני גדול ישראל 1, 2, 3, 4 מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות עושה פלא נורא תהילות עושה פלא נורא תהילות עושה פלא Page 33. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom Ve'amidenu Malkeinu לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם. All right, try the round. I'll start you off, then I'll come in on the round. You, Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom Ve'amidenu Malkeinu Lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom Ve'amidenu Malkeinu Lechaim. Rosaleni Sukkot Shlomecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Aparei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'kol Amo Yisrael V'al Yerushalayim. V'shamru, Covenant of Shabbat. V'shamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat, La'asot et HaShabbat, L'dorotam Berit Olam. Beni Bnei Israel, Oti Leolam, Oti Leolam, Oti Leolam. V'shamru Bnei Israel et HaShabbat, La'asot et HaShabbat, L'dorotam Berit Olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et HaShamayim ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Skipping Chatzi Kaddish, we turn right to the silent Amidah, pages 37 through 48. I should say, there's a paragraph you add for Rosh Chodesh tonight. It's in gray in the Siddur. yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Ose shalom bimroma, Yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru. Amen. Played that in the wrong key, but that's okay. We'll get it right next week. All right. Now we pause for a moment, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about a significant, if not well-known, American Jewish historical figure. And this one was a little bit notorious, as I'll explain. So I started a few weeks ago with some interruptions in between to talk about some of the American Jewish historical figures who came in the German migration, primarily in the 1840s, many of whom ended up in California and San Francisco, people like Levi Strauss. Well, I decided to go with that theme for a while now, these German Jews in particular in California, except that there was a non-German Jew in California before this great migration, known as the first Jew in California, although he probably wasn't, but he's the first one that there's a significant record of. His name is Louis Pollock, and he was actually born in Philadelphia in 1819 to parents who were from Amsterdam. His father was a jeweler, pillar of the Jewish community there in Philadelphia. He was one of many children of his parents, this Louis Pollock, but he was a rebel. Most of the children went into the family business or did something significant, became involved in their local and Jewish communities, but Louis was an adventurer, and at 17, he ran away onto a whaling ship bound for California, which was then under Mexican rule, and he jumped ship in Yerba Buena, which is, of course, now San Francisco. He worked in the port for a few years, eventually opened up his own general store, which sold clothing, saddles, cows, when Mexican authorities arrested all the foreigners, or at least a significant number of them, and charged them with a plot to take over California under a guy named Isaac Graham, who Pollock actually had never met. He really wasn't part of this. His name was cleared by a lawyer, and he remained in Southern California, but then he did fight the Mexicans in the Mexican-American War and even became a sergeant. He came back to Northern California during the gold rush, and there are records of him as a miner in the Sonora mining camp. But his main endeavor wasn't mining, it was gambling. And he helped to run a gambling ring. He was consorting with prostitutes, houses of ill repute. And just after a fire in 1851, a very large fire in San Francisco history, and there's a newspaper that describes the fire. In between columns about the fire, there's one article describing a tragic death. A man named Samuel Gallagher, in a fight over a girl at a house of ill repute named Jane Hurley, knocked on the door of Miss Hurley, found Louis Pollock there, and shot him in the head at point-blank range. And as my mentor and professor of blessed memory, Jacob Rader Marcus, wrote about Louis Pollock, most Jews were solid citizens. Pollock was not. Some, indeed, were colorful and tragic characters. This is one of them, but I think it's important to know a little bit about the first Jew in California, Louis Pollock. Service continues with the Aleinu. It's on page 57. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, la'tekedu la'aliotzev reshit, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. כך כתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad. On this Shabbat, we remember the following people whose yortzites, the anniversaries of their deaths, fall during the following week at some time in a past year. We're thinking especially today of Stephen Bylock, Janet Bleckner, Frank Cohen, Dorothy Dronsick, Jeanette Esrig, Bernard Fogel, Henry Isaac Friendly, Morris Gerstler, Ida Gewurz, Phoebe Grossman, Hannah Herfield, Thomas Hoffman, William Klinger, Leah Lampart, Harry Laserwitz, Reuben Levy, Eva Liss, Irma Maidenberg, Pearl Myers, Charlotte Nathanson, Benjamin Paul, Jane Saunders, Jacob Schiffman, Ida Dorothy Schwartz, Abraham Shapiro, Maisie Steckel, Alice Steiner, Victoria Windler. We're in the Shloshim for Richard Stone, Manfred Wildman, Stuart Gelman, Fran Weiner. And in the last couple of days, we've had 2 deaths who are related to people in the congregation. Charles Dahan, the uncle of our own Charles Dahan, died in Brazil of complications related to COVID-19, but he was quite ill to begin with. And then, and I'm going to get emotional here, no matter how hard I try not to, I would guess, Eve Grossman Bukowski died this week. You may have heard on the Misha Berach list for the last 12 years, probably more than 12 years, Chava Rafaela Batsara. That's Eve Grossman Bukowski. Eve took on the extra name Rafaela, which means the angel of healing, in order to sort of just hope that she would get better. It was a prayer itself for getting better from colorectal cancer, which she contracted first over 12 years ago. She was in remission for a brief while and then had a second recurrence. And I remember we actually had a little support group for a number of people who were having their second recurrence of cancer all at the same time. Robert Kruger, Lauren Siegel, both really wonderful people as well. They died a few years after that. Eve kept fighting and fighting and fighting, and I am not exaggerating to say that she cheated death probably 25 times. The oncologists were in utter disbelief that she could possibly continue to live. Every time, so many surgeries, so many interventions, but she was determined to live as long as she could for the sake of her children, Ari and Ellie, her husband, Pat. She moved eventually to Davis. At least 7 or 8 years ago, she moved to Davis and was taken care of by that congregation. But to say that she was taken care of by another congregation is really an injustice, because Eve was the most nurturing, incredible person. I mean, lots of people fight cancer, but nobody fought like she did. But she was also just incredibly giving of her time, wanted to help in the community, and famous for her big Hanukkah parties that she had. I went to several of those. And the one story that really moves me the most of her was once my son Jonah had a soccer tournament in Sacramento, and I can't remember, but I couldn't be there. I could only be there one of the days, and he had to get a ride from somebody's house, or rather from the soccer game in Sacramento to Davis, where she lived and where I was going to be spending the night at my sister's house. My sister was actually out of town. And the only person I knew in the area who I was sort of comfortable enough asking was Eve. But how could I ask Eve? I mean, Eve, she was so ill. She was the one who needed to be taken care of. But I asked her anyway. And she said, I am so grateful for the opportunity to help somebody else, because everybody has helped me and will continue to help me for years. And just so grateful for the ability to do an act of chesed, an act of loving kindness for somebody else. And I will always remember it. But anyone who met Eve will never forget her. Just an incredible person. For about 3 weeks ago, she was in a coma and expected to die in the hospital. Somehow she woke up and got 3 weeks of what she called extra innings. Eve, we will all miss you. Your memory is clearly a blessing to anyone who ever knew you. So with that in mind, we ask all those who wish, and those who are on your side or in recent days of mourning, to recite the Mourner's Kaddish, page 61. Sorry about the lengthy exposition about Eve, but she was an incredible person. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah V'yalma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayechol Beit Yisrael Bagala b'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach le'olam lamei Maya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei Kudsha Barichu La'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran v'yalma v'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who are in mourning and comfort all who are bereaved. And let us say, Amen. A couple of announcements. Tomorrow we'll be streaming the service at 9:30 from the sanctuary. My family will be with me, and we will be honoring the Holocaust survivors in our community, reading profiles of, I think, 5 of them tomorrow. You can also join me for Havdalah on the live stream from my home, 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. And since this coming week is Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel's Memorial Day and Independence Day, I'm going to sing some extra Israeli songs tomorrow night, and I'm going to sing one right now to close with. It's Shir L'Shalom, Song for Peace. It eventually came to be associated with Yitzhak Rabin, of blessed memory, because he was singing it when he was shot. But I knew it before that time, and it's an amazing song. It's really about, of course it's about peace, but it's sing a song of peace, not a quiet song, but a loud song, a song of strength. Sing it louder. That's its message. One that is always sadly relevant. I have some English lyrics to it as well that are a free translation of the second verse. And I'll only do the first verse in Hebrew. תנו לשמש לעלות, לבוקר להאיר, חזקה שבת תפילות, אותנו לא תחזיר. מי אשר קבע נרות, וביפה נטמן, בחיבה לא יאירו, לא יחזירו לכאן. איש אותנו לא ישיב, מבור תחתית אפל, כאן לא יועילו לו שמחת הניצחון, ולא שירי הלל, לכן רק שירו שיר שלום, אל תלחשו תפילה, מוטב תשירו שיר לשלום, בצעקה גדולה. Give the sun a chance to shine on all of nature's flowers. Don't look back on what has passed, the future is still ours. Look ahead with hopes and dreams, not through sights of a gun. Sing a song of love, not war, and peace will have begun. Don't say that the day may come, now's the time to care. We all should know that now's the time to sing for peace in every village square. Lachen rak shiru, shiru shalom, al tilchashu tfilah, utav tashiru, shiru shalom, b'tzeka gadola. Shiru, shiru shalom. Shabbat shalom.